Okay, so there's two firsts for the first time in this series. Firstly, we're going to be using the emulated version as opposed to the PC version, so you will need Dolphin Emulator. Grab it from the link here, and then just grab the latest beta build. Development versions are more unstable. Recommended to go with the beta. They're updated once a month, basically. Shouldn't be too bad. And this is where you have two options. You can either go for Sonic Riders DX or Sonic Riders Tournament Edition. Both are very different versions of the game. The Sonic Riders DX is more easier to install. Sonic Riders Tournament Edition, you must patch the ISO. I'm not going to tell you where you get your ISO from, but make sure it is a .iso file. You want to head over to exgearlabs.org, and this is where you can find Sonic Riders DX, and this is what we're going to be using. So you want to download the Sonic Riders DX 2.1 file here. It will take you to a mega link. You just extract it. They also have their own build of Dolphin, which is used for competitive play. If you're not really into competitive play and just wanted a better Sonic Riders experience, skip this. Otherwise, download the EXGL Dolphin instead of the vanilla Dolphin emulator. You also have the Sonic Riders DX texture pack, just for higher resolution textures. That's also up to you as well. Again, I'm not going to be going over how to install that, but it is pretty simple. There's also another way, as I mentioned earlier. There are two definitive ways, and the next way is using the Tournament Edition. You will have to join their Discord for this. I know, very annoying. But once you get in there, you have a little setup guide here. So to download this one, this is a patcher, whereas the other one is an ISO file. I'm going to be going over what that means in just a second. But you want to grab the vanilla patcher to SRT 2.4 PTR, which is the latest one. If you have an older version of this, you can grab the second link to sort of update yourself. And they have their own build of Dolphin, as well as a texture pack. So let's go over how to install Sonic Riders DX. I was about to say Sonic Adventure DX then. So it will come in this little 7-zip file. You just simply extract this, and you want to go in here, and then the ISO is literally just here. You want to open Dolphin, and then you just drop it right in. And then it's as simple as that. If you want it how I have, where I have all my games, you can add a path to all your games. So if you go config, then paths, you can add a path to your games folder, and then make sure that search subfolders is checked. Otherwise, you won't be able to find, you won't be able to see all your games. It will just search in that folder. As for any enhancements that you might want to do, going to the graphics tab, this should all be fine. The enhancements is the meat and bones of it all. So internal resolution all depends on how powerful your computer is. You can bump the resolution up to 1080p, go away to 4K. 8K is a little bit of a stretch. If you don't know, hit auto. If it does start to lag, drop it down to maybe native or 2x native. Anti-aliasing, go for whatever you want. A safe bet is 2x MSAA. I'm going to go with 8x SSAA because I have a very powerful graphics card. Texture filtering, you want to go to 16x anisotropic. And then output resampling, you can just leave it as default. You don't really need to touch anything in the hacks. And as for advanced, if you want, you can show your FPS. And this is where you would load your custom textures here by checking this box. And you can see it says loads custom textures from blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm sure the sort of thing has a setup guide on how to apply the custom texture pack, but this is beyond the scope of the video. And then with that, you literally just double click it and play. It's as simple as that. It's very, very simple. Just a quick note, if you want widescreen support, check this box and then set your output to force 16:9 and you should be good to go. There we go. So it all works fine. You also have a few sort of like bonuses. So for example, if I go to Metal City, you have a night version, which is pretty cool. And then you have a lot of more characters as well that are unlocked from the base game. So yeah, that is Sonic Riders DX. I'm going to quickly go over the Tournament Edition and sort of the steps to sort of get up and running. The Tournament Edition is slightly different in that it requires you to patch it. So I'm going to go in here, and this is what you download, right? You're going to head into your patch folder and place ISO here, and then this is where you want to place your ISO file. It is very picky on what you put in there. Make sure it is an ISO file. If you have an NZGZ file, I think it is. I can't remember for the life of me. If you have I think it's an RVZ. So if you have an RVZ file, right-click it in Dolphin. Make sure you've imported it into Dolphin anyway. And then click Convert File, and then Convert to ISO, and then hit Convert. It should let you put it in there. If you do have any trouble, head to the tech support section of the Sonic Riders Competitive Discord, and that will sort of help you out. There's even a pinned guide on how to convert the RVZ file there. So that's basically it. That is how you play the definitive version of Sonic Riders. Honestly, this is very easy. Like, compared to the other videos, this is actually really easy. Maybe not so much on the Steam Deck, which I'm probably gonna have to do at some point. But with that being said, there will be a different video next time, and then the video after that will be probably the Steam Deck tutorial. So stay tuned for that. So thank you for watching, and enjoy Sonic Riders, because it is so easy to set up and it is such a good game. You're getting a lot of enhancements with this one, compared to if you were to do it via the PC using Reloaded 2. But yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.